Alright, we are loading back into Baldur's Gate 3 Honor Mode. For those who have missed our sessions of this recently, Honor Mode is playing the game on its maximum difficulty, plus a little bit more, and if your whole party wipes, it just says you lose the game. So I don't know that I expect us to clear the whole game on my first attempt at Honor Mode, but we'll see how far we can get. That's what we're going to do, is see how far we can get. So, currently, our character is actually a dwarf, but we're disguised as a dark elf. And we are in this place with all these goblins. And we need to take this place apart, bit by bit. We are trying to figure out the best way to do that. So, watching your two other BG3 playthroughs at the same time. At the same time? That's odd, not gonna lie. Oh, this is how you... When I was in this... I was locked in this room, and then I went all the way that way. Whoops. Whoops. Soul coins. An open letter on oppression of peacocks. On death and resurrection.
Give it a shot.
I wanted to compare the Moonrise finds. I don't remember what I did in the first playthrough. I think in the second one, I just had a much better handle on things because I had done it before. I'm guessing that's what you mean by it. Okay, I don't know who those guys are. Kind of scared to talk to them at the moment. Okay, so we need to deal with Minthara. We need to fight Minthara. And we need to, if possible, finish her off with non-lethal. So she's over here. We've already destroyed the drum.
Scouts said they heard something moving around out there. Something big.
It's not our concern.
I wonder if I should talk with her first. Let's see. Tab, do I have any more good berries? Good berries. Doesn't look like it. I don't have another moonbeam on this character either.
Plenty of lashes. Loads of hunters. And a few pariahs to carry the powder kegs.
These pariahs, they're prepared to fight for the absolute.
What they do ain't exactly fighting. All they gotta do is light up a powder and burn.
Then they're prepared to die for the absolute.
Alright. Save game.
Dying's the only thing they're good at.
Let's see what happens. Do I have 20 AC right now? No, I don't. Wait. She's not channeling. There. Alright. I don't recall what the eye does. I don't know if the eye's gonna join in or not.
Spears are sharp. The lads are all riled up and ready.
Your scouting party has not returned, and half of the intruders escaped your guards.
Sorry, mistress. We mucked up.
Until their sanctuary
He
is
mucked up,
found,
chat.
I will take something precious from you every hour that passes. A trinket, a tongue, a limb.
I ain't no use without my limbs. The lads'll make the prisoner squeal soon enough. I swear.
Silence now, creature, or I will silence you forever.
As she turns to you, her thoughts mingle with yours. A cold hand caressing your brain. The chamber melts away to reveal a dark, endless nowhere. In it, you see a vision. The drow listens as a pale-eyed young woman whispers.
Oh, it's
in
my
her
sis.
ear. One of those
we're
the
playing
voice
Dirge.
spoke of. One of the chosen. The vision fades away.
A true soul? Do not think that means we are equals, Jalok. Are you here to join my hunt?
I have business at Moonrise. Can you provide safe passage?
Yes. I suppose I might offer passage. But first, we hunt. Prove yourself worthy, and you will have what you seek.
Let me see. Hang on a sec. BG3, Minthara, Honor Mode. Let's see what comes up. Let's see. I've completed everything up to Minthara and Ragzlin in the Goblin Camp. Only major areas left in Act 1 are the Hag and Spider Queen. I'm level 4, long way from 5. Fighting Minthara gave me trouble at level 4. I'm a little worried about doing that now. What do you recommend? I just stabbed her in the Goblin base over and over again. She never really seemed like that hard of a fight. Disarming Minthara worked well for me at level 4. Had Lae'zel Battlemaster precision disarming attack. On Honor Mode, if you bridge kill her, the layer will pop up on one of the sides, so you could take the lyre, but none of the loot. Tested and confirmed myself. The lyre. I left dealing with her for last because I wanted to immediately rush to Moonrise after to see if she would appear there. I was overleveled at that point for sure, but knocking her out caused me no issues. Use Minor Illusion to group the Gobos on the bridge. Bam, 4v1. Time to work the draw. Wait, Gobos on the bridge. I did fight Ragzlin first, and the entire camp aggroes after his fight. However, unless the war drums are used, only the goblins inside his arena are the ones right outside the doors into the fight. So I climbed up the ladder to the rafters, got into the one corner where you can throw crap at Minthara, and blasted her with Surprise Throw and Frenzy. When my turn came back around, I threw my returning pike 2 more times and she died. Okay. A hunt? Who's the target?
Worshippers of a false god. Their existence is an insult to the Absolute's claim on this region. There is a weapon the Absolute seeks. I'm sure those wretches have it hidden away there. We will find it amongst the dead and the ashes.
Her excitement is palpable. She lingers on thoughts of victory, of unbelievers' blood spilled, and of the weapon. We'll seize it, in the Absolute's name. You feel Shadowheart's anxiety. The weapon the Absolute seeks, it's the artifact that she carries. The same one that protected you as you entered the Goblin camp. Her mind focuses. The cultists cannot discover...
Yeah, everybody's just reading each other's minds.
...within their grasp.
The thief, whimpering in our dungeon, tried to flee to their sanctuary. We will continue to remove parts of him until he tells us exactly where it is. He's been resilient, but he'll talk.
She is seeking the grove you visited. Already you feel her mind closing around yours.
You will save them from her and you.
Speak, true soul. The hunt must begin soon.
Alright, so everything I've heard from chat and also seen here basically says that the easiest time to deal with her is right here in this spot right now. Can I walk away from this conversation? Wasn't he a dwarf? Yeah, I'm using an illusion right now. I need... I'm worried about spells right now. I'm gonna try to just walk away from the conversation, see what she does.
What this weapon thereafter really is.
Looks that way.
Can I
The
long
scouts
rest here?
said they heard something moving around out there.
We've got more problems
Something
than just the
big.
worm.
Okay. Are you serious, Gale? Oh my god.
Slow down.
He's always a hungry, hungry boy. What's up, Volo?
Ah, my good fellow. Quite
Is he gonna poke my
cozy
eye out
setup
now?
you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. I was just settling in and reviewing my latest findings. Mind flayers, cultists, and, of course, your esteemed company.
How did you find the camp?
Finding is my job, my friend. If there's anything in the world worth knowing, I assure you, I do.
What do you know about the mind flayers?
Why, I'm practically an expert. They've tentacles, you know? Quite shocking. The druid Halson had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close.
And the parasites, do you know anything about them?
As a matter of fact, I do. But why do you?
A mind flayer planted one of their larvae in my brain.
That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now.
If only your disbelief could alter facts.
If what you say were true, you'd be a mind flayer by now. You? Infected by a mind flare? Huh, ridiculous. Isn't it?
Examine me. Find out for yourself.
Perhaps that's for the best. I'd be irresponsible not to debunk such a strange claim.
Please lay on the cozy stone table.
If I just peer in your eye, I could quickly... Oh, dear sweet gods!
Alright, so chat, I want to tell you right now, this is, it's not going to show anything, but there's some meaty noises that are about to happen. But we do end up with upgrades, because I did this in my last playthrough. I want rid of this thing by any means necessary.
If we managed it, we'd have a specimen of incredible rarity on our hands. I'll need to research the particulars, however. Give me a bit of time, and I'll have this little issue sorted.
Volo is remaining in our camp. Having such a learned scholar might prove useful. Blazer of Benevolence. When you inspire an ally using Bardic Inspiration, you gain 4 temporary HP. Okay. Dog.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Okay. Alright, so we've never had camp inside this tile set, so I don't have the whole thing mapped out right now. So there's Withers. Oh my gosh, come on. Where's everybody else? There's Lae'zel, there's Gale, there's Will, there's Withers. Wait, did the other party members not come to camp? Oh my god, they didn't come to camp. There they are.
Ahead.
Okay. Is that time I'm gonna make a check? Good night, Irath. Alright. Long rest.
Scratch. So good you got behind the ear.
What? Oh. Someone wants to talk. Suddenly I'm short.
You know, I was just thinking about you. Remembering our little encounter in the night.
You're lucky I didn't kill you.
And I am very grateful. It did get me thinking about the others, though. How they might taste. And not that anyone's volunteered. It's just an idle fancy.
A dangerous fancy. They're all off the menu.
Oh, you're a sweetheart. But you don't need to worry. I'm just thinking out loud. Take Gale, for example. He strikes me as someone whose blood is rich, refined, like well-aged brandy.
And Lae'zel's
But
green,
the
so she's
gift.
probably like Mountain Dew.
What in the hells would she taste like?
Mountain Dew, I just said. I'd prefer a beer if it's all the same to you.
Yes. Heavens forbid we have an interesting conversation. Still, I am intrigued by the possibilities.
This is still theoretical, right?
Absolutely. A mere thought experiment. So, in the spirit of theoretical questions, if you had to take a bite from one of them, who would it be?
Oh, the hot Gith Yankee girlfriend.
A meal that would put up a fight. An adventurous choice. Although, the more I think on it, the hungrier I get. I better go find something I can actually get my teeth into.
Good hunting.
Nothing out there will taste as good as the alternatives. But I'll make do. Sweet dreams.
Okay.
Should mind my step.
I think we're good. All right, long rest. Auto, yes. All right, let's see if there's any cutscenes to this one. Dang it, Mind Flayer, I'm trying to
I
sleep.
promised I'd be back. Don't worry. I have things under control. For now. I see you've been using the powers the tadpole gives you.
Just once or twice.
Good. But things haven't gone as you expected. You hoped a druid as powerful as Halsin might be able to remove your tadpole. But he couldn't. You're desperate to be rid of it. Understandable. But you're looking for solutions in the wrong places.
Halsin mentioned these tadpoles have been modified with magic.
Yes. Halsin is correct. Your parasite is unusual. It is wrapped in magic that prevents its removal. Until the source of the tadpole's magic is destroyed, any attempt to remove it will kill you. You were lucky that Halsin knew this. His instincts are right. The parasites are merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun.
How do I destroy the source of the tadpole's magic?
I am not sure yet. To find the answers, we must first find the source. These parasites are more than illithid spawn. They are vessels for control. The infected hear the voice of the Absolute and believe it to be a god. You witnessed it yourself with Priestess Gut. That is how the cult of the Absolute is spreading. The highest of their rank, the True Souls, carry a tadpole just like yours. It is how they receive their orders. It is what makes them obey. When the order to transform is given, were it not for my protection,
Oh,
so would you.
accidentally clicked. My mind tells me to do foul things. Are you sure your protection is working?
I protect you from becoming a mind flayer. I cannot protect you from yourself. But I know what it is like to be burdened by forces outside of your control. We are alike, you and I. Just like you, I was infected with a mind flayer parasite. Just like you, I seek to be free of it. I've been trying to escape from this evil for a long time. Once, I almost succeeded. Now, through you, I've been given a new chance. You can go where I cannot, and I can protect you from that evil. If we work together, we may turn this around. Hells,
They need me. I have to go.
Wait, what do you need me to do?
The power I used to protect you, I stole it from someone. They want it back. I will hold them off for as long as I can, but sooner or later I will be worn down. You must discover the source of the magic that controls the parasites before that happens. The cultists are gathering at Moonrise Towers. Use the powers your parasite gives you to convince them you are one of them. And when you find the source of their magic, destroy it. Go. Our freedom depends on it.
Just sawing logs. Alright, oh, is Volo ready to do play Operation?
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make
Has your
myself
research turned up
comfortable.
anything that
Thank
might
you
help with the
so
parasite problem? He's like, weren't you a dark elf when I met you?
My research turned up a rather brilliant technique that seems quite actionable.
Alright, chat,
It's
hope
not
you're all
too
hungry.
deep. Just behind the orbital socket, I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic, after all.
How many times have you done this before?
I assure you, I've dreamt of it 1,000 times over.
Do it.
Volo carefully holds one of your eyes open and begins to prod uncertainly with the needle.
Endure the discomfort. Let him carry on.
The needle finds the gap between eyeball and socket. Volo frowns and begins to push.
Clench your fist.
Pain shoots through your body as the needle
I knew it was coming, I
snags
still
on your
jumped.
optic nerve.
I think
Oh my god.
The needle seesaws back and forth, plucking the nerve like a harp string.
Oh, bother. There's some obstacle in the way. I shall need a more robust implement.
Hold as still as possible.
Volo carefully withdraws the needle from your eye. Then, reaching into his bag, he produces an ice pick.
Allow him to proceed.
Volo slowly brings the ice pick closer to your eye.
Now, don't move.
Hold your breath.
Cold metal presses against the
Everyone
skin beneath your
disapproves.
brow. And then, tap, tap, stab.
Do you feel that? Ha! I think we have the blighter on the run. I agree. It's a feisty critter. Just a little further.
Volo tears the pick from your brain with a violent jerk. Your eye plops down into the mud.
Drat.
He pauses, looks down at your eye, and recoils slightly as it sinks into the mud.
There appears to be an amount of cosmetic damage.
You knocked me bloody eye out!
Please, try not to overexert yourself. You're in a rather fragile state at present. I can't help but feel partly responsible. Perhaps there is something more I can do. Take this. A far superior relic to that old jelly you were chained to. Try it on for size. And, it was very nice to have met you. I'm sure you'll sort out your little brain problem one way or another. Far away from here, if you've a heart. Terribly sorry, my friend. Ta.
See invisibility. Okay. Bleeding eye. Oh, it just went away. See invisibility. Permanent. You can see invisible creatures within 30 feet. Creatures must succeed a dex saving throw or lose their invisibility. We've got Volo's Ersatz Eye. The damage wrought upon your ocular nerve during Volo's experiment is undone, allowing you to see invisible creatures. Alright. Speak with animals.
The dog holds a well-chewed ball in his mouth.
I hand that over.
All right. It's only fair that you enjoy it too. But if you feel like throwing it, I wouldn't mind that at all.
I have thrown the ball. He has returned the ball. There's a talking dog as soon as I join. Well, I have a spell on me that lets me talk with animals. Dog is animals. Okay, so where is Lae'zel? Not Shadowheart.
Another dream. Another order from that dubious visitor. It announced that we will find the answers we seek in the Absolute Cultist's lair, and offered another generous gift. A persuasive creature. It tempts us with power, expresses its admiration, its adoration. Avert your eyes whenever it appears, and do not avail yourself of this new power, no matter how alluring.
I was wondering why she was looking down, then I remembered I'm
no
short
idea
now.
what damage it could do to us, how far into illithid madness it could drag us.
I think the dream figure was right. Follow the cultists and we find the source of our tadpoles.
Yes, the one truth that fell out of
Disapproves.
its cankered lips. There will come a battle, but it will be one with swords, not mind games born of brainworms.
Join me.
You're full up. Dismiss someone first.
Karlach.
Well chosen.
Well chosen.
Blackets will be done.
Alright, oh gosh, no, not that. Alright.
Onward.
Alright, so after each long rest, we gotta recast this. Makes everybody faster for the entire day.
I know what to do. This will be done.
You should make Lae'zel a bard for the walls. Shadowheart being a cleric is not being terribly useful at the moment. I'm definitely considering changing her to something else. Don't know what, but I'm considering it. I have such a headache. Yeah, you just got an
Another
ice pick in
visit
the eye.
from the Golden Paladin. It said we'll get the answers we need about the tadpole if we infiltrate the cult.
Then let's just do that.
Indeed.
We're heading out.
You know I'm up for it, but your party's a
Lae'zel.
little excellent.
Okay, let's do this.
Catch a break.
And let's see, the daily shapeshifts. Celestial Archer. And we gotta turn back into a Dark Elf.